Congressman, thank you for being here. This is not only not something you've just been protesting and drawing attention to. This issue is personal for you. You've spoken out about very much. And you just heard the desperation from that mother that my colleague Nick Watts spoke to. I mean, what do you tell her?
You know, that right now, all of the people behind me and more, we are right now fighting and working hard to make sure that we bring home not only a moratorium, that at least extends through December 31st, but also that the states go ahead and release the money, that $40 billion that's being held up, that the states and that the local governments release the money, that we make sure that those landlords get paid. That's because when the landlords get paid, renters get to stay in their homes. We need to make sure that that's happening. And so we are working hard for you. I know what it's like to be that mommy. I know what it's like to have your children, and you want to keep them safe. You want to do everything you can to make sure that you give them a good life. But then it's like life is fighting you. I totally understand it. And because of that, that's why I wanted to come to Congress. I'm doing the work right now to fight for you.
Now, look, there's a lot of finger pointing going on at to who can do something about it, who can do more, and who hasn't done enough. I mean, you just met this afternoon with Vice President Kamala Harris about this very thing. She did dodge questions from reporters on this moratorium today when she was on the Hill. What did she say to you? I mean, did she say more than what she's saying to reporters?
No, not really. My whole point for going up to talk to her was I wanted to look her in her face. I wanted her to look me in my face. I wanted her to see my eyes and to look down into my soul if she could see it. Because I don't want my people, I do not want the people of St. Louis ending up on the street because of policy choices, because of failed leadership, because of passing the buck. I need my people whole and I need my people safe. St. Louis deserves that, and not only St. Louis, but all across this country, people need that. And so that's what we did. I asked her, I said, I need you to see my eyes. My people cannot be put out on the street, and she nodded, and
do you believe her?
Told me to take care of myself, and she's working.
But do you believe
she said they're working.
Do you
and I do believe
her?
I believe that the statement that the White House put out today, I do believe that they are working to try to see what legal road that they can go what legal road they can go down to be able to bring home this moratorium. Look, but what we are saying is, let's just do it.
You also bring
let's
up
just
those
do it.
billions of dollars in rental assistance because Congress has already approved that. It's already supposed to be out there. It is mind-boggling that just a tiny fraction of it has been put out. It's because honestly, states weren't set up correctly. Some were, some weren't. But what more can you do to move that money along?
So right now, what we're saying is we are taking it upon ourselves. We're taking it upon ourselves to tell our districts, the government in our districts, make sure that we're working to get that money out. How can we assist you to get that money out? Because it's more than even just the money getting out. There are barriers to people being able to access the resources. And then once they access the resources, for them to even do the paperwork. So there are so many barriers to it. So there are people that that should be able to get the money that aren't going to receive it because of all of these barriers. So also that we need our state, we need our counties, we need our cities to go ahead and do the work. Take the money and hire people to go ahead and get this work done. We have to have the structure.
Yeah, I know you care about this and you'll continue fighting about it. I do want to ask you though about something else. A joke that Kevin McCarthy made this weekend. He was trying to make the case that he wants to be the next Speaker of the House, and I want to play what he said about Speaker Pelosi.
I want you to watch Nancy Pelosi hand me that gavel. It'd be hard not to hit her with it, but I will bang it down.
He said he wants the gavel and it might be hard not to hit her with it. I mean, Pelosi did call McCarthy a moron for criticizing the House mask mandate last week, but what is your reaction to McCarthy's joke?
It's not a joke. It's not a joke. We don't joke about violence to any person. It's not a joke. But you know what? It's that mentality that allowed for people to scale the walls right here on January 6th when I was inside this building. That mentality, the reason why why he chose the people he chose for the January 6th commission, because he knew that those names would never fly. You know, it's for that reason that they don't want a real investigation. It's for that reason. That is the exact mentality. I don't care if you don't like her or not. You need to respect her office the same way you expect people to respect yours. It's absolutely ludicrous that this is somebody that is high in political office. It's shameful.
Congresswoman, thank you for your time tonight.